Hey guys, and we are back. Welcome everybody back to the channel. It's good to have you back. Thank you for coming back and checking out the videos. Um, it is Thursday. Well, how are you doing? Of course, my beautiful co-pilot here is hanging out with me, and almost made it through the week. It's been a very busy week, but it's been fun nonetheless. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Um, Going boating this weekend, which should be a lot of fun. We're gonna rent a pontoon boat, take it out on the lake with the kids, pull them behind with the the inner tubes there, and maybe are you going to go too? Okay, all right. Might want to go too. So something to look forward to. It's always nice. Hope all of you are doing well. Fall has come upon us. Weather is great lately here in California, which is much appreciated. Um, what are we going to do here tonight? So I got to thinking, what is something so simple? We eat a lot of this, but I've never put one up on my channel. Is just a simple roasted chicken. I like to do my roasted chicken on the Traeger. It really is. It's a wonderful dish. The way I do it is I get a fresh, organic, free-range chicken. I've got a little carafe that you put some liquid in this case, some cerveza. You're gonna put that chicken on top of there, a little bit of butter here and there, a little tarragon, spices, woo, right on the trigger. So simple, guys, right? It takes about 45 minutes. It's a high temperature cook, or a higher temperature than we would do for like the ribs that we did in the last video, but it creates a nice crust on the chicken. The moisture in that carafe keeps the chicken just really juicy. It's a great way to cook it, and it's very tasty. Everybody likes it. Plus, tons of leftovers. What can you say about it? It's great. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do in this one. And yeah, that's great. So as always, guys, thank you. Hey, cheers, everybody. Very much appreciate you coming back to the channel to see me and my Luna. If you like this type of content in art already, please consider subscribing, hit that thumbs up button, and get all those notifications. When I bring you guys back, I will show you what we're working with. Okay, guys, be back in a bit. All right, bye-bye, do. Hey, guys, and we are back. As you can see, front and center, we've got our star of the show tonight. That is our free-range organic chicken. I've got him all cleaned up. I don't generally like to rinse my raw chicken. Chickens have a lot of bacteria. Once you rinse it, you end up spraying those little droplets around. Causes more harm than good, in my opinion. So that chicken is patted dry with paper towel. Good to go. Sometimes that raw chicken will have in the inside, they'll include the gizzards and neck, things like that. This one did not have that, but you always want to check that with those chickens because you wouldn't want to cook it with that in there. So that's not an issue here. Over here, we've got our fresh tarragon. Tarragon goes really, really well with chicken, so I like to integrate that herb whenever I'm doing this type of dish. For a special treat back there, as you can see, we've got our Kerrygold Irish butter. That is really tasty. If you've never had that, very rich. It's going to have a different flavor component than your regular butter that you may be used to. So definitely recommend giving that a try. Of course, real simple on the spices. We've got our salt and pepper, garlic powder. Looks like I'm a little low on the garlic powder. Gonna need some more of that, but we have enough for tonight. And then I like the Kent Rollins brand of products. He's got all kinds of different spices. You should check out his channel. Definitely worth it. But this one is the mesquite flavor, and I think that's going to go well with this chicken. So that's what we're going to use. Of course, like I mentioned, there's a little bit of a flair to this way of cooking. That over there is a little what's the best way to put it? A little stand the chicken is going to sit on, but inside there you'll see we've got a little opening, right? Well, that's because this Modelo is going to go inside there, which is going to go inside the chicken, which is going to make the chicken kind of tipsy. But no, just kidding. What that's going to do is that's going to keep the chicken nice and moist. You're not going to end up with any flavor of beer. Sometimes people use soda, different kinds of any kind of liquid is going to keep that chicken nice and moist, and you're going to notice a really big difference. So that moistness, keeping track of the internal temperature, making sure we pull that chicken off the Traeger at the right time, and then these herbs and butter, it's going to make this a splendid, delicious roasted chicken. So when I bring you guys back, I'll show you how we're going to get that chicken ready, and before we get on the Traeger. But before we go, we've got a little somebody down here. Oh, who is that? Well, that is Luna. And she is waiting for some chicken. She's hoping some of that chicken will make it over to her. And Rosa, who doesn't always make it on the channel, but there she is too. That's Luna's friend. So, as I mentioned, guys, when I bring you back, we will get that chicken ready to go. Okay, as you can see, what we've done here is we've gotten our Irish butter and we've diced up that tarragon and we've blended that tarragon with that butter Real simple. We just wanted that tarragon to integrate with that. And then what we've done here is with our chicken, you can see without tearing the skin, we want to go up underneath it and separate that top layer of skin from the breast of the chicken. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to grab some of this butter and we're going to push it down in there. And what that's going to do is that's going to add a really, really nice flavor to all of that breast meat. And it's going to keep it one additional component of keeping not only flavor, but moistness as well. So you just want to kind of press that butter down in there. Don't need a whole lot. It's not that big. Okay, as you guys can see, we have got the butter evenly spread over the chicken. That was a little bit harder than I thought, so we had to do a little bit of cut and scenes there. But now we've got that nice and evenly spread out. What we're going to do now, because this chicken appears to be a little thirsty, well, before we give him a little something to drink, I of course wash my hands. We're going to get a little salt and pepper over all of the chicken. Okay, like that. A little pepper. Be pretty liberal with your spices here. Okay, our mesquite seasoning. That's going to be good. Okay, then let's get we're going to put a little bit of tarragon in the inside of our carafe here, which is going to just add some additional flavor inside of that chicken. Let's give that chicken a cold one. Okay, just want to fill that up. Hey, save some for the chef. All right, there we go. Okay, and then once that's on there like that, we will simply, let's see if I can do this graceful or not, lift him up like that. We're going to get there, one way or the other, like that. He kind of stands up once we get on there, and that's basically it. We're going to get that on the Traeger, and yeah, guys, it'll be good. Of course, we'll season the remainder of the sections that still need it. But this chicken is ready to go. Okay, as you guys can see, we have hit the Traeger. We've got this set at about 425. What I like to do when I'm roasting these chickens is keep it about 425 for the first 15, 20 minutes. Then I'm going to back that off to about 375 for the remainder of the cook. You can see he's kind of tilting a little bit. That beer, I think, went right to its head. In any event, I've got 2 probes in there. One of the probes is in the thickest part of the breast, and then another probe in the thickest part of the thigh. I like that temperature for my chicken to be about a solid 165 when done after rested. So we are going to rest this. However, it's really important with chicken. It's not like a steak where you can have medium rare and still pretty good. I like my chicken pretty well cooked, but not overcooked because we want that to be nice and juicy. So this guy is going to settle down for a little warm rest here in the Traeger. And when I bring you guys back, I'll show you what we ended up with. So hang in there. We'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys, and we are fresh off the grill. And I'm just going to show you how beautiful this looks here. Ooh, look at that. So, ended up being about a 45-minute cook. You can see how nice and golden brown and puffed up that is because we are full of this beautiful moisture there, and that's going to be so good. Like with any meat, we're going to let that rest for about 10 or 15 minutes. We want all those juices to retain. We don't want all that stuff to flow out. Otherwise, we're going to lose our moisture. Then when I bring you guys back, I'm going to show you that big bite. Okay, guys, hang on. We'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys, and we are back. Wow. You can see there, we have got some beautiful looking chicken. I carved off a little bit. So you can check it out. So juicy, so moist, but we never know, right? Until we go for that big bite. So let me go in for a little bit. Subtle hints of that tarragon. You can taste a little bit of that butter. The chicken is so moist. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's so good. We're gonna do something different tonight, though. The big bite is going to be for the channel mascot and her friends. Peanut, Rosa. Come on. Rosa, Peanut. Come on. Okay. Come on. Sit down. Peanut. Peanut. Peanut, come.
Well, maybe Peanut doesn't want something, but the co-star does. Let's see what you think. Luna, you think? Oh, boy, Luna agrees. That's good. Rosa, what do you think? Oh, man. Holy smokes. Well, that's a good review right there. Anyway, guys, hey, thanks as always for checking out the channel. Very much appreciated. If you're not already and like this type of content, please consider subscribing. Hit that thumbs up button and get those notifications. We will catch you in the next one. All right, say goodbye, guys. All right.